Good morning, good day, and good evening, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. Now, today, right here, I'm bringing you a huge drop poly video of 1,000 ancient tunnel runs. Now, I did not do this. I'm actually continuing the series of where I host other content creators' drop poly videos on my channel, and they are crazy exciting. I love seeing all these people's amazing drops. Now, who am I deciding to host on the channel today in this video? Well, if you heard my intro, some of you OGs probably know who it is.
Good morning, good day, and good evening, everybody. I'm Sir Fox.
Yes, that's right, fellas. Sir Fox. He was making a lot of these kind of drop highlight videos back around the exact same time when I started. Now, he had some other life stuff come up where he didn't concentrate as much on Diablo 2, but he still puts some videos out from time to time. I'll put a link at the top of the description. Make sure you head over to his channel and give him a follow, so when he does put out a new video, you never miss it. Now, as for my video right here,
if you would hit that stupid ass like button, I would really appreciate it.
I couldn't have said it better myself, Sir Fox. So he did say in his intro, it took him almost an entire month to do all 1,000 of these ancient tunnel runs. That's absolutely bananas. And I know for a fact there's going to be a ton of godly gear in here. Now, he didn't mention it in the video, but he does these all in players 1 with about 350% magic find, so I will note that right off the bat. The first drop he notes is at run number 6, and this is Trangle's Girth, one of the few ways you can get Cannot Be Frozen in Diablo 2. Now we're skipping all the way to run number 18, and you see this unique tiara. So there's a pretty good one there. It's Kiara's Guardianship. You get a ton of all res on there. Ooh boy, that's a rough roll that goes up to 70. Now at run 33, it seems he hit some champions on the way there, and wow, a unique amulet. What are we getting from here? Okay, all right, a Crescent Moon, this little dual leech and stuff like that. Not used a lot, but a good early on to get dual leech if you need it. Now, quite a big jump here, all the way to run 41, but an absolute prime example of something you want to find for that Barbarian Ariad space. Pretty darn good find. And we don't have to wait as long for this one. We actually get a small charm here. And what do we end up getting on this, Sir Fox, huh? Oh man, a couple more max damage, that would be total godly, but 120.19. That's not too shabby. It's okay. Now we're, wow, run 113, so quite a dry streak here. Hopefully he sets it off with this unique ring drop right here.
Nice.
Wow, does he ever with the big dog. The Stone of Jordan, let's go, nice. Man, you're never mad to see one of those, fellas. Luckily, we're just, what, 10 runs later here now, getting his next one that he notes, and this is a unique Mithril Coil. This is going to be Verdungo's Hardy Cord, kind of for melee characters. Got a 15 damage reduction, which is nice. And it's got a good amount of vitality there, 31. Already see what run number 148 brings us here. That's 20 runs after the last drop that he noted. Go ahead and, yeah, it was this Spired Helm, and wow, another great find. There are few and far between, but man, he's getting some good stuff. Nightwing's Veil, very nice. Now we're popping in not quite a high rune here, but yeah, I would note every single mid rune I get as well. And there is an rune. So I'm under the assumption here this was pretty early in his single player, so yeah, very nice to get them runes. Now we're almost to run 200 now, and ooh, the last champion there he took out in that little pack there, this set Kraken Shells Mavina's Embrace. So kind of only useful if you're going for that full Mavina set, but still an elite base, cool to find. And then run 196, and holy moly, this is like up there. I don't know how rare, but it's one of the rarest items in the game. Astrian's Iron Ward. Sometimes people are left hunting for months and months or even years for this item to complete their holy grail. He pulled one here in less than 200 ancient tunnel runs. No, that's another great amazing find. He follows that up at 203, and this is a unique Warspike Brain Beak. Generally not something I know, but I mean, 40 increased attack speed, 290 enhanced damage, and it's got magic find on it, kind of neat. And now this would just be something early on. Obviously everyone knows you need Mage Fist for a ton of casters, so it's kind of a cool one to note there. You definitely need it early on. And once again, always noting pull runes. I would do the same thing, always note them. Here he's get a pull rune. Now all this stuff already, he's only a quarter of the way done with these runs, and here is the first high rune he pulls from these sets of runs. We're a quarter of the way in. I cannot imagine how many runes he ends up finding. This is going to be exciting, fellas. Here, he pulls himself a Vex rune. So there's a Heart of the Oak incoming, maybe? Now we're pulling a unique Eldritch Orb here, run 253, still just a quarter of the way in. How's he going to roll for him? We've got 18 and 16 lightning and fire, respectively. So not too bad, it's kind of a middle of the road roll there, huh? Now we're coming to run 277, and oh, he gets another one, a repeat drop, but it's another high rune, and that is another Bex. So nice, never mad getting high runes, baby. No, no, no. So here we are, almost 300 runs in, and we get a premier magic find item right here. The sword, Blade of Alibaba. Maybe we're sticking a couple ists in there, maybe. Pump that magic find up. And here we're hopping run 335, and we get, oh, unique demon head. Okay, all right. That's the Andario's Visage. Man, early on, this one can be a long time coming before you find one. So pretty cool to get that right at the beginning of a single player. Now we're on 367. What are we pulling from this one, my friend Sir Fox? Is it going to be that Vortex Shield right there? Ooh, nice. A 4-socketed maximum of 45 all-res Vortex Shield. Wow. That is a great base for things like a Spirit or even some other Rune Word shields. Very nice. Now he's got this unique Thresher here. Unfortunately not ethereal, but a 230 roll here on a Reaper's Toll. So also very, very nice item to get for those Act 2 mercenaries. Now we're still in the 300s here at 376. Ooh, we get a Sacred Armor. Unfortunately not the unique one, but still a pretty rare one to get. The Immortal King's Soul Cage. So a very rare piece of the Immortal King set. Not much long later before we get a unique jewel. You know what? It's going to be a facet. Now, how's it going to roll for him? You got my facet luck, Sir Fox. Man, I can never find 5/5s, and some of that luck rubbing off on you. Still not getting to run 400 here. It's at 395, and I'm guessing the small charm's going to be something good for us. Let's see what we get, Sir Fox. Let's see what we get. All right, yeah, almost the max. So we got 6 magic find. The max is 7. And we got 16 to mana. So yeah, not too shabby. Actually, an absolutely great one to have on what? Energy Shield Nova Sorcerer, something like that. Really great. Now at the absolutely amazing number run of 420, he gets that unique Monarch, and that is a Storm Shield, an absolute classic. So here we are 9 runs later, and what are we pulling? Ooh, unique Destroyer Helm. This one right here is Demon's Horn Edge. Now, pretty darn rare, but really, to be honest, not used that often, but I love noting rare items as well. Now we're hopping all the way up to 448, and we've got, wow, another very, very rare item. I know this is a lot of runs, but he's getting a lot of rare items here. This is Dark Force Spawn, one of the rarer items in Diablo 2 as well. Now we're on 452, so not too much longer later. See, we're getting a Grand Charm here. Ooh, we getting a good Skiller or something? All right, yeah. 1 to traps for the Assassin. Not too bad. Can never find too many Skillers, right, fellas? Still not quite to run 500 yet, 488, and we get a item for those Javazons. This is He Gods, now also used on Smiters for that 10 to maximum lightning resistance and that 20 lightning absorb. An absolute classic, and actually my favorite item here at 541 for the weapon slot for the Sorceress. This is the Oculus, and it looks like he's using one up there. Perhaps he's using a Death Fathom on this build, but still, this is my favorite item for the Sorceress. And it's crazy, we're only halfway through these runs. Pretty wild, but here we get another Ashuda's Temper. How's this one going to roll for him? Ooh, nice. This one's a 19 lightning and 17 to fire. So a very, very great roll for the lightning one at least. Wow, that's a pretty hefty jump right there to the 653. He seems to have missed the drop. No big deal, but he gets an Almanagra, kind of a mid-range type of item for those Paladins. Kind of more something I would only use on a playthrough, but still a kind of neat drop. So luckily not as long of a dry spell before getting his next noteworthy drop right here at 660. And that's this unique Troll Nest, and that's Headhunter's Glory. He can get 2 or 3 sockets. Lucky for him, he gets 3, but this is another one of those ones that's pretty rare, kind of neat, but not used all that often. 669 right here. Here's a classic pair of boots used all over the place, specifically also for those Necromancers though too. These are Marowak, so decent find right there. Surprised he hasn't gotten more runes up to this point. We're 700 runs in. He gets another mid-rune here. That's a Gull. Now, interesting to me, this is sitting right next to his dead body. What happened here, Sir Fox? Now we're about 3/4 of the way through these runs. We're at run 735. And here he gets another demon head. So this is another Indaro's Visage. Unfortunately, you always want to get those ethereal ones, but they're harder to find than you'd really think that they are. But yeah, Indaro's Visage, absolutely amazing for those Act 2 mercenaries. Just a couple runs later here. Ooh, unique rings. This guy getting another SOJ. Oh, not quite, but ooh, I would love to find this one right now. A Wisp Projector. This is one of 3 items that somehow I don't have on my own Holy Grail right now, so hopefully in the near future I get some of that luck. Now we're tipping over that 3/4 of the way point right here. He grabs a Grand Charm, and is it going to be, wow, whoa, nice. I love that skiller right there. 1 to lightning skills for the sorceress, along with 12 faster hit recovery. That is a cutie pie right there. Now he's keeping the charms coming right here with a small charm, and yep, another one of those ones I can never get enough of. 7% magic find small charms. Love to see it. So 783, what do we get on this one, Sir Fox? And boom, the highest rune so far, a Sir rune, baby. Now those aren't used for a ton of rune words, but man, at least getting 2 of those you can cube up to a burr, because you need those burr runes for everything. So yeah, never mad about a high rune, never mad about a Sir. Getting closer here to being done, and actually something out of the chest. That's crazy. And not too bad. The max on the fire res, along with 3% faster walk run. So not too bad of a charm. Kind of niche instances where I would particularly use it, but I would absolutely note that as well. Now just a little bit over 150 runs remaining, and hey, here's a rune he could stick in that Alibaba he found earlier, right fellas? Here is one of those magic find runes, the Ist. Now we're jumping up just under 900 runs in, so about 100 runs remaining here. And he gets, ooh, an absolute classic. When you couldn't find that grandfather sword back in the day, you'd slap that Hellslayer on your barbarian and get to work. And here we're jumping, ooh, man, almost 100 runs of a drought right here. That's very unfortunate, but let's see if his facet luck can do a little bit better than it did last time and not get my luck. Here he gets a 5-4, not too bad, just the 1 off of perfect on the plus lightning, but that's not a bad facet at all. Way better than the kind of luck I get on these suckers. There's Sir Fox's 1000 ancient tunnel runs. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to my channel, and head over to his channel and subscribe up over there before you go. Let me know down in the comments, do you think the 1000 runs was worth it? He got some really good stuff, but there was some big droughts as well. So I feel like the comments are going to be split down in that comment section. Hope you enjoyed the video. Peace out, fellas, and keep slaying.